Hi, everyone. Welcome to Ankh. We are going to channel a message from one of the ancient Egyptian gods today. Let's see who has a message. All right, we have Ra, the god of enlightenment. All right, Ra, what's the topic of discussion? What do you want to speak on today? All right, intuition. Yeah, I was hearing you better clock that T. So that's the energy of like, um, pay attention to your intuition. That's a new saying now. With the youngins, they're like, yeah, clock that T. So I feel like your intuition is actually telling you real answers. All right. Your intuition is pretty true. I feel like Ra is like, yes, I'm the one who's giving you this intuition. I'm the one who's enlightening you. It's Ra. So if you have a really strong intuition, um, yeah, that's Ra. So let's see what he wants to talk about in regards to your intuition. All right, we have the King of Cups reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit reverse, um, Virgo energy, the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Page of Swords reverse with the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. So first and foremost, I feel like you're comfortable. You could have just moved somewhere, or you just made the decision to go somewhere where you feel comfortable. I feel like you are overwhelmed with how much you're doing. Um, is making you not want to do something anymore because you're overwhelmed. I feel like your mind is all over the place. You're doing a terrible job planning. You know this. I feel like intuitively you know this. Intuitively know that you have been selfish, or you have been terrible planner, or you like you just haven't been on top of something. One, because I feel like things are moving fast, or something requires you to move very fast. I feel like that is hard. I feel like there's like people watching you who are confused or talking about the fact that you're not really doing anything, or that something that you're investing in is stupid or something like that. Like I feel like people are talking about this, but you're the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you're fine, or you're like you have someone here who's taking care of you, someone who cares about you. This could be a Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart. This Virgo is here for you or whatever. But it's like you're not really like giving into something anymore. You're not invested. That's what I'm getting. All right. Here's your angel number. We got 2343. We're gonna put this to the side and look that up later. All right. Yeah, I feel like you're realizing that when you make quick decisions, it like turns out terrible. Like if you're making impulsive um, decisions, it's not going well. I feel like it's because like um, maybe you've been by yourself. You didn't realize that people were like being like gossipy or something. Like you didn't realize until now. Like your intuition is saying, yeah, people are gossiping or people are in your business. All right, we have pleasure. Yeah, I feel like you're just you're still having a good time. Like you're still pleased, or you're still like you're doing what make feels good to you, and that could be just like chilling or whatever, or something like that. Like you're fine. Like you're just doing whatever you want to do, but I feel like you know that this is selfish here for some reason. Yeah, I feel like you need to behave like someone who is enlightened. I feel like you need to um, you know, like go outside a little bit. Like I feel like you need to go back outside and like get to know people again so that new things can come in so that you can get excited or something. All right, we have early. Yeah, maybe you have to do something very early. You don't want to do something very early. But I feel like you're like, yeah, I have to. So maybe you have to get up early for work, or you have to do something very, very early. I feel like you don't like doing that. You don't want to do something early. Also, too, I feel like you're afraid to like your intuition is telling you not to invest in something early, or don't yeah, don't invest in something too early. Like wait it out a little bit, like see what happens. Especially if this is moving, I feel like you're like, yeah, I don't want to move too early, or something like that. All right, we have legacy. Yeah, I feel like you don't know a lot about your legacy of where you come from. I feel like you need to go like you need to use like your okay, for some of you you actually are a legacy. Like if you're in college here, I feel like you don't want to go to really early classes, but you're a legacy or something like that. So people expect a lot from you. Like you may be going to school early. You could be like real young going to school early. Others of you, I'm just getting like you haven't been paying attention to your legacy. You haven't been paying attention to the people under you. Like you need to pay attention to the people that are under you or the people that look up to you. Your legend, your legacy. All right, so you're doing something. If you're doing something early, it's like, yeah, I got to get up early so that I can leave a good legacy or something like that. All right, we have stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, so I feel like you're just able to just kind of do not do like wherever you are, you just stop doing what you're doing. You lay down, you roll, you just chilling out. Like you stop, drop, and roll. Like whenever I feel like whenever things get too fiery or whenever things are like um difficult, you just stop. You're like, yeah, I'm just going to chill out for a bit. Let me stop, drop, and roll around and get in the bed, lay on the couch, do what pleases me, do what makes you feel good. Yeah, let me just do a stop, drop, and roll. I feel like you may stop by someone's house, a Virgo's house. You're like, yeah, let me just stop at this Virgo's house. Let me drop something off to them. Let's roll a blunt, like that, something like that. All right, all right. We have traffic. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to go somewhere because a lot of traffic. You're like, yeah, it's like, or you're trying to catch something when there's a lot of traffic or something like that. So I feel like if this is like you're trying to figure out like when is the most traffic like for a channel, or like when is the most traffic when to go to work. I want to avoid that. So let me drive early. But like that's annoying you. So it's like a lose lose. Like if you have to go to work, you're gonna and get to work early. You try to beat traffic, so you got to get up mad early. You don't like doing that. But I feel like you're not doing anything in the car except for stopping, dropping. Like you're not doing nothing but stopping at stop signs and red lights, dropping stuff off to people, and rolling around. Like you're not really doing much. But I feel like it's a lot to you. So I feel like you're just moving around. Like this is all because you have to move. You're like, yeah, if I want to get somewhere, I got to get there real early. So it's like something for the holidays. Like you're trying to avoid traffic or so that you can go see like your legacy, your family, or whatever. Um, but there's traffic, and you have to do all this stop, dropping, and rolling and stuff. Um, yeah. So this is about like you wanting to go see your family or wanting to invest in that or whatever. I feel like you're kind of being to yourself here. I feel like you could be happy where you are already. Um, but I just feel like you already know how like you already know how traffic and stuff is. I feel like spirit wants you to like follow tradition here. Yeah, so that something can progress or something can be better or something like that. Um, okay. Yeah, but I feel like what makes you not want to do something early is there's like an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's just like that's like insulting you or making you feel bad for like not wanting to do something early or not wanting to like yeah, it's like this air sign is trying to make you feel bad for not doing something early. It's like why don't you want to come earlier? Why don't you want to do something earlier or something like that? So this is a problem. I feel like you need to like listen to your intuition, honor what your intuition is telling you. If your intuition is saying like, look, don't like if you go you're gonna have to get up real early to do something or you're gonna have to do something early, like listen to that. I feel like you're in a good place here. I feel like there's this air sign um who's upset about what you're doing or something. Um yeah. I wanna know what this air sign is kind of what they're thinking. It's like they're gonna be sarcastic, like, "Oh, you're not you're getting up early to avoid traffic," or like, or something like that. Like they're like being like rude about it, or it's like an underhand situation about how early or late you are, or something. So this could even be like your boss. They're a terrible communicator. Like, yeah, why aren't you getting to work early? You can just get to work early, or you can beat the traffic. You're good. Like, all you gotta do is fucking like stop, drop, and roll. Don't you got a Tesla? Like, can't you just autopilot, like, or something like that? Like, someone's like being funny because you don't want to do something early. All right, this is a love deck. I don't even know why I pulled this. All right, I know you are my soulmate, babe. Our bond is magnetic. I'm seeing all the signs. If I want to translate this into the reading, I feel like someone knows that you guys are friends and they want to be around you. So it's like they're seeing the signs of you, like not wanting to, like you listening to your intuition. Like someone realizes that, like, oh, I have a friend who, like, I really want to be around them, but I'm seeing the signs of them not want to do something early. That's what I'm translating this into. All right. Okay. So if you're not being manipulative, I just feel like your intuition is telling you to withdraw because you're already happy where you're at. This is all because of travel here. Or you had to like make a decision too fast or something. You had to make a quick decision. You listening to your intuition, like, what should I do? All right, we have mature woman, all right, and thief. Hmm. Okay. So, for one, you could be dealing with a mature woman who wants to take something from you. I feel like it's your time. She wants to take your time. But others of you, you could be a mature woman. Um, I feel like you know how to deal with thieves. So take it either way. If you're like an older woman here, a mature woman, I feel like you could know how you know how to deal with thieves, or you could be a thief yourself. Like maybe you get somewhere early to like take stuff or something. I don't really know. But yeah, there's definitely an older woman here, someone who's very mature. I'm getting it's you, but it comes off like you're being like withdrawn here. I just feel like you know how to separate yourselves from people who have no good intentions or people who are going to take your time away. I feel like you don't want to do something early. You don't have to do something early. But you're not going to do something early. You're not going to risk something. I feel like you just don't want to be in traffic. You don't want to be in stop and go traffic. Is that what this is? Like you're like, yeah, I don't want to be in stop and go traffic. Yeah. So this is a problem. Okay. So this is what you're doing. You're avoiding stop and go traffic um at all costs. Like you're not budging on that either. Okay. What lies beneath this situation? Can I should have put lotion on before I do these readings, right? And I do it every time, and I've been wondering why the cards are falling out my hand. All right. I'm getting if you are forced to travel, make sure that you prep your car for that, like or your vehicle, whatever you're using to travel. Um, yeah, just make sure you're prepping your car, like your windows. Make sure you have like some type of rain protectant, or make sure your tires are good and like all of that. All right. All right. We have investigating trash. All right. So yeah, someone's very nosy. Um, but I feel like they're not. It's like whatever they say to you is bullshit. Okay. This reading is a little weird, so let me know if this makes sense to you or something like that. This is all about you being comfortable with the commute. You're using your intuition to know or predict traffic. All right, we have 3243 is your angel number. Let me just look it up. All right, so this angel number shares that your life is going to mean a lot of great things. Focus on the positive elements that come your way. It says let go of negative things. All right, yeah. So if this air sign is being negative or sarcastic or trying to make you feel bad or not planning right, let them go. Let it go. Focus on the positive. So I feel like if you're good where you're at, if you're feeling pleased and pleasured and stuff like that, stay there. Like I feel like in this instance, it's okay for you to be selfish because you're happy there, or something like that. So I feel like someone is like all up in your business, but I feel like it's like they realize that they have to throw away everything that they got because it's like whatever they investigate and find, it's like, yeah, I can't use that. So I feel like someone's trying to find something to use against you. This is how this person is gonna try to like make you feel bad for not doing something early. It's like they're trying to find something to use against you, but it doesn't work. It's like every time it's like I'm seeing like those old cartoons where someone's writing, and they ball up the paper and they throw it away. And someone's writing, they ball up the paper and they throw it away. Like y'all ever seen those like it was that SpongeBob or some type of cartoon? That's what I'm seeing. Like someone is like all up in your business, but it's like maybe you did something earlier or before them, so it's like they can't talk shit about you. Even though they are, it's not working. Like I feel like you really know how to deal with people who want to steal your time or something. Okay. Very interesting. But yeah, if this is like a negative person, let go of them. Like focus on the good things that are coming towards you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you should tell yourself that you honor what you want to do, the traditions that you have, and spiritual things that you want to have. Like honor those things. All right. Okay. So yeah, I guess we could pull a monology and then close out. All right, we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So yeah, I feel like you'll come to a conclusion by the 15th. You'll know what you're gonna do. I feel like you're just listening to your intuition now. You don't want to do something too early. Period. And that's just what it is. I feel like you don't want to be in traffic, or you may do something early. If you want to avoid traffic, you're like, yeah, it's either I do it early or I don't do it at all. Either I'm going to work early or I don't do it at all. I don't want to be in the stop and go traffic and like. But I feel like you're trying to leave a legacy, so or like you're trying to yeah, you're just trying to get it together. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Take care.